How do you be a good man? What does that even mean nowadays?
Don't you need a man to raise a man?
No, I don't think so. I think you're what's gonna work for him.
I think what it is, if I may say, I mean, I'm 58, so we want to be able to understand the time that we're from, that we grew up in. And I think it takes some time, takes some distance, right, to be able to look back. Right now, one of the things that's intriguing to me, to us about the 70s, it's a pre-digital age.
I see the shapes.
Having a kid seems like the hardest thing. How much you love the kid, you're just pretty much screwed.
There was a really seminal book at the time called Future Shock, which was, I don't know if you're familiar with it, okay, it's a famous book, and it's all about the rate of change. And that human beings, up until that time, had never had, we had always had to deal with change, but the rate of change is so much more than in any past century that really he was saying with great compassion, this is a lot to take in, which causes this condition which he called future shock. That's pre-digital that he's writing that. Now it's even more so. So just from a human being, a human perspective, how do we take in so much so fast? So as we look at the 70s now, we look back and we say, oh right, we didn't have as much coming in as quickly. Maybe that made us different then for a reason that we can now examine.
If you could go back to any era, where would you go?
I would probably go to between 1885 and the beginning of World War I. I would go and visit George Bernard Shaw, and I'd meet him, and I would meet Ibsen, and I would meet Chekhov, and then I would meet all of the actresses that were in all of their plays.
Excellent.
Was that a good answer?
Yeah, it's a great. I can imagine that being a really good dinner party.
Oh my God, it'd be the best. Of course, Shaw was a huge fan of Ibsen, so I think they had dinner.
You'd have to get a word in edgeways then.
I think I'd be listening a lot.